All right, Gary, so we're going to work through muscle up today, all right? So I just want to see kind of, we haven't done this before together, so I want to see kind of what your starting point looks like, all right? So you already got a good false grip in. That's going to be kind of part one. If we can make sure that we have that crease at that wrist and you're settling that ring right in that crease where kind of your hand is creating that angle, you're going to give yourself a mechanical advantage. You're going to shorten that lever and you're going to be able to work through that pull, all right?
Great.
So first thing I want to see is if you can just hang in that false grip. So go ahead and take your feet off the ground and go all the way down into a hang position, eye line staying forward. And put your feet back down. How'd that feel? Feet back down, you can stand back up.
Yeah.
Okay, so false grip looks strong. You look pretty good in that position, all right? For right now, we're going to do that position where you are right now with a slight kick in the elbow. Eventually, we're going to be working towards being able to do it with a straight elbow, but also with an open shoulder angle. So you would basically be in a complete hang when you start, all right? So today, we'll make sure the false grip is engaged. This next one, all I want to see is a high pull, all right? So you'll start from that false grip, pull up as high as you can. With the pull up, what we're looking for is a couple things. One, elbows tight to the body. I don't want to see any chicken wings away from the body. Keep everything nice and tight. I want to see you maintain that false grip and try to feel like you're reaching your hands right to your sternum, right here. Eye line directly out in front of you the whole time. Let's just see 2 reps, okay? Start from that hang. False grip in place, eye line staying forward. High pull, keep the elbows in. High, 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 and come back down. Good, this one, same exact high pull, just bring the hands a little bit closer together, okay? High pull, hands in, yes, and then down. Perfect, very good. Okay, feet down on the ground. So one of the things you did really well is you worked on a peak pull, all right? This is something I stress endlessly. The importance of making sure that you're trying to get your shoulders above your hands, all right? Because then that allows you to rotate into the bottom part of the dip much more easily. If you're having trouble with a muscle up, one of the biggest issues is people don't pull high enough. All right? All a muscle up is a combination of a high pull and a low dip. All right? So if you're only pulling to here and your shoulder is still below the rings, you're going to have a hard time settling into your dip. And if you have, you know, a lot of trouble with the flexibility and mobility of the shoulder, pec, and bicep, you're not going to be able to get into a very deep dip. All right? So that's why we want to make sure that turnover position allows for you to be able to rotate fairly easily. All right? So I really like what you did there. The only thing is you're a little bit too far leaning back. All right? So when you're pulling up, the end position is going to be leaning the shoulders in front of the hands, right? Not back here. So as you pull, keep the hands a little bit closer to the body, torso a little bit more vertical, and this one we're going to try to rotate through to the bottom part of the dip, okay? On the rotation, hands are going to stay tight to the body, and you're going to be feeling like you're basically outlining around your pec. Just right here, right into the sides with your hands, and then if you push out of it, fine. If you don't, I'm more worried about just trying to connect the top of the pull into the rotation through that turnover. All right, let's give it a try. High pull first, eyes staying forward. High pull, rotate through, shoulders forward. Good, and go ahead and push all the way up. Excellent, turn the rings out at that top point, and then slow on the way back down. Come back through that dip, and all the way back down through the ground. Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, man, that felt great.
Gary, that was awesome. Was that the first time you did it in there?
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
No. I've tried it yesterday.
You did. That was perfect. Technically, that was nice, and you had a great tempo. You had a great pace. You didn't try to use any momentum. This apparatus is meant to teach you movement patterns and how to do things from a strict perspective, and you did that perfectly. All right?
Thanks.
Really nicely done, buddy.
Great opportunity.
Nice job, man. Nice job. I like it.
Thanks, buddy. Good man.